Say good morning, Maggie. Good morning, YouTube. We are just getting ready to go out for a little ride today. The next 3 days we'll be here in New Hampshire, and a little later today meeting some work friends from the past for lunch. Right now just going to take a little drive, and that's about all that's going on. So it's about 57 degrees, a little gray. If you kind of get a glance out here, here's where we're parked, right in amongst some trees. There's the opening of the trees under the road, right in the neighborhood where I used to live. So anyway, that's about all that's going on today. Hope everybody has a good day, and we'll catch you somewhere down the road later. Bye-bye. Hello again. We're just kind of driving around the old neighborhood, so to speak. Currently, this is Route 3A, and we're in Litchfield, New Hampshire, just a little bit north of Hudson. I took a little drive here, and I'm heading back towards my location, and then I'm going to continue on over to Nashua. And in Merrimack, just north of Nashua, is where I work, and I'm meeting some friends for lunch today. So right now, I'm just taking a ride down Route 3A. Nice winding road. This is farm country for the most part. Off on the right was almost nothing but farms for many years, and there's still a few working farms down there. McQueston Farm further north, and in fact, one of my friends used to be part of a farm here. They own some land, Bill and Linda Rodanis, and the land is still being farmed. They've sold off their interest, retired, and they live up ahead just a little bit. I'm going to try to stop and visit them this afternoon. It looks like they're home when I drove by it earlier. And so this is a nice winding road. I used to love riding this road up to Manchester, one of the big city in New Hampshire. It's about 20 miles north of here. On this winding road here, it's just beautiful on a motorcycle. You love the little winding roads and the trees and the scenery, and the Merrimack River is right along behind the farms on the right. That used to be on the left was the old Rodanis farm stand. And I don't know how well it'll show up from this camera here, but Bill and Linda live here on the right where the John Deere tractor mailbox is. And lots of old memories here. Lynn and I both used to ride motorcycles together, and she'd ride her own, and we'd ride up to Manchester and over to Massabesic Lake, which we're going to see later on. Anyway, that's about it for now. Little overcast, 57 degrees. A nice day in New Hampshire. Catch you all down the road a piece. Bye-bye. Okay, we are in the process of leaving Hudson, New Hampshire for Nashua. We're currently crossing the bridge over the Merrimack River, and we're going to head off here on Hollis Street and come into what I call the south side of Nashua, and then go up Main Street heading towards Merrimack. Kind of give you a little tour as we drive around here. And nothing too exciting back here. Nashua, pretty old town. A lot of older homes down here and older businesses. It's one of these smaller towns, and we are going to get blessed with a stoppage by the freight train. Oh, I hated these. Okay, here we are. We're through the train finally. That was a long one. Now we've got a construction site doing utility work, and I've got the stop sign. So I'll be parked here for a few minutes. I'm not doing very good getting through town today. Nashua City Hall is right across the way on the right. We'll probably get a gander at that once this traffic clears. Here we go. City of Nashua supports our veterans. Okay, they've got lanes closed here in downtown Nashua. There's a lot of little restaurants here, and I'm going to assume it's because of COVID that they're doing a lot of expansion. Some of these did have outside seating, but limited, and now they're expanding it quite a bit. And that's got to be because of the COVID situation now. Nice little town. Lots of places to eat here. Several businesses in here. And you can tell by the architecture, it's looking up ahead. It's old Milltown type construction. And used to travel down here a lot when we lived here. And Martha's Exchange Brewing Company was on the left. That was a popular place down here. Yeah, that appears what they did. They put out these barriers to close off a section of a lane to allow the restaurants to expand their outdoor seating during COVID. Pretty nice idea, actually. And expanding the outside seating, allowing them to have a little bit more customers. And we're going to kind of make a turn up here. There's something interesting. And nice monument up ahead. But there's a little jewel out this way we used to go to quite frequently. Okay, we are here at a location called Holman Stadium. It's a city ballpark. It's often referred to as historic Holman Stadium. This is it right ahead, and we'll pop out up here and show you a couple things why they call it historic. Okay, we're here. We stepped out and we're at Holman Stadium, Nashua. This is a nice recreational area. They've got tennis courts over here. Down at the end, they have a community pool. And this is a minor league ballpark. Currently, it's Silver Knights, Nashua Silver Knights, which is a college, summer college players play here in a league, similar to the Savannah team down in Savannah. And really nice facility here. One of the things where they call it historic is up here, Nashua Dodgers. They were a minor league affiliate of the Brooklyn Dodgers at that time. And 1946, first actual integrated U.S. baseball team. Roy Campanella played here, later called up to the Dodgers. But in 1946, he played here for Nashua. And we go down this other way, and just walking along here with Maggie. And we'll take a look down here. There's another banner. Can't really get a good look at the field right now because we can't get in the park. But might get a little look-see through the gate. Sign here, Holman Fieldhouse, dedicated to the youth of Nashua for the promotion and advancement of healthy, clean streets and athletics, good sportsmanship. It was dedicated in 1936, it looks like. There's some plaques up here honoring some of the former people that were here. And one more spot over here. Now they also got a little league type field over here. Also 1946, Don Newcomb, pitcher for the Nashua Dodgers, and later he was also called up to the Brooklyn Dodgers. Anyway, that's historic Holman Stadium, and here's my van off in the distance, and we're going to continue our little drive, so we'll catch you down the road a piece. Bye-bye. We are now on Concord Street, heading north towards Merrimack, New Hampshire. Still in Nashua. Up ahead is another location that was very special for Lynn and I. A little place called Greeley Park. We're going to pull over there for a few minutes when we get there. It's just up the road a short piece. Older homes in this area, some of them actually pretty nice, and different architecture than what you're used to seeing. Beautiful street, tree lined. Well, you see a lot of that around these New England towns, full of trees. And just up ahead is Greeley Park. It's a city park. Oh, they have things like concerts and other things there, plays, outdoor plays. Lynn and I would come up out here on our motorcycles, and we'd stop and take a break and have a picnic lunch. It's also halfway between home and work, so we would come down here, and we are actually here at this moment, so we're going to pull in. We would come down here and meet for lunch. At that time we had 3 dogs, not Maggie yet. We would come down here. I'd come from work and she'd meet me for lunch. There used to be a little hot dog cart across the street. We'd sit out, relax with the dogs, have lunch. She'd run across the street, grab hot dogs while I watched the dogs, and it was a nice time. We really enjoyed it. Enjoyed coming down here. It's a pretty park. And again, another one of the services provided by the city. So this is one of the places we enjoyed visiting, and so it has a special meaning for me and her. And now that she's gone, I do a lot of my wait for this truck. Now that she's gone, I do a lot of reminiscing. So I drive around to places like this where we used to spend some time and literally just relax and think about her. And that's what I'm going to do for a little bit now before I go to lunch. We're going to pull over right up here and go out and get a bench. And think about my bride and the good times we used to have. Anyway, here we are parked. This is right about where the hot dog cart used to be. Anyway, thanks for riding along with us on our little journey today, and reminiscing old times and my wonderful bride. So Maggie and I are going to take a short break here before we have to go to lunch to meet the work folks. Take care, and again, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Bye-bye. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday here in Hudson, New Hampshire. We woke up to a brisk but dry 37 degrees. It's about 45 degrees now. Not a whole lot on the agenda today. I'm going to take a short drive, visit one of our favorite sites, Lake Massabesic. And Lynn and I used to stop there often on our motorcycle rides and just take a break. We also went out there for picnics. And Maggie and I are going to take a ride out there, and then this afternoon, we're actually going to meet a couple down the road at a fish place. We're going to get takeout and go back and hang out and visit at Lake Massabesic. So normally I have breakfast today with friend Richard Grant. Unfortunately, he has to be in Florida to help with taking care of his mother, so he's not available this morning. So we just kind of hung out here and had a quiet day. Getting ready to head out for the drive, so we'll talk to you a little bit later. And enjoy. Catch you down the road a piece. Bye-bye. Okay, here we are. We are at Lake Massabesic in Manchester, New Hampshire. And this is where Lynn and I used to come quite often and picnic, stop here after our motorcycle rides. A lot of people come out here in kayak and motorboat, and not motorboat, sailboat. There is no motorboating. And people just come out and have a good time. It's a nice recreational spot. Okay, we're out here at the Lake Massabesic. This is usually a pretty crowded place, even this time of year where it's cooler. People come out here and just enjoy hanging out. Vans across the parking lot there. And as I said, this is a place that Lynn and I used to go quite often. And many of our motorcycle rides would this would be a midway stop, and we would come in here and we would stop and have either a break or a lunch or whatever. And when we had the little sports car, we'd ride out here, convertible top down, and have a picnic out here. Looks like I don't see any picnic tables, so it looks like they've removed them all. But it's a pretty nice little lake. This is actually the water supply for the city of Manchester. And you see the sand in front of me, what looks like a beach. That's normally fully covered with water. So the water level is quite low. Usually the water comes right up to the rocks in front of me here. And so it's quite low now. But Maggie's over here somewhere. Yeah, she's kind of sniffing around, checking things out. But anyway, that's it. We're going to hang out here for a little bit and just reminisce. And then we meet our friends for lunch, and I'm not sure we're going to be able to come here because there is no picnic table. So we'll see what we end up doing once we hook up. Take care. We'll talk to you all a little bit later. Thanks for riding along. Bye-bye.